Oh, certainly. In fact, there's media there almost every day. I mean, the Ark Encounter and the Creation Museum are two separate facilities. They're 45 minutes apart, but they're the two leading Christian-themed attractions in the world, and millions of people come. And it's interesting. It's different to a church, right? Because like one day I was down at the Ark Encounter. On the same day, I encountered a group of Catholic nuns, then a group of Orthodox Jews, a group of Muslims from Baghdad, a group of Hindus, and then there's people from different countries all over the world, and there's Baptists and Presbyterians. There's lots of Amish and Mennonites that come in busloads there because it's such a family-friendly place. We can impact the world and reach these people that you'd normally never see together in church, together in the one church.
Now, there's all sorts of controversy because, as I understand it, there are schools that are refusing to send classes to the Ark Encounter. And there's been all sorts of controversies too with the way that some people just want to disassociate themselves from you. This is very controversial and just illustrative of the rise of the way that the society has become very more secularized.
Oh, certainly. In fact, in America, there are two well-known atheist groups, the American Atheists and another group called the Freedom from Religion Foundation. And what they do is they threaten Christians all across the nation and counties to get rid of any Christian symbolism whatsoever, anywhere, crosses, nativity scenes, etc. Well, both those groups wrote letters to hundreds and hundreds, in fact over 1,000 public schools in our area, threatening them if any of them took their students as a class outing to the Ark or the Creation Museum, that they would basically sue them and to try to stop them from bringing them to us. And you know, it's interesting, and what they're doing is against the First Amendment of America, because if schools want to bring their students to the Ark or Creation Museum, provided they don't say you have to believe this, but just as a cultural experience, they're free to do that, and the law has made that very, very clear. But what it shows you is these atheists are so frightened of the information. You know, it's interesting. We encourage people to come to the Creation Museum and the Ark and then go visit the local evolutionist, secular, natural history museum. That's why should we be frightened of what they say? If we believe the evidence confirms what we're saying, we shouldn't be frightened of that. If the atheists are so convinced evolution is fact, why would they be worried about students being told about creation and checking out what the creationists have to say? They wouldn't be worried about it, but they are worried because they know their beliefs will shatter like a glass house with stones being thrown at it.